Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great night. Hey, welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie and welcome. So if you're brand new, I would love it if you would post new below so that we can connect and so we can figure out what your goals are and I can just give you some value or tips or tricks or what's worked for our family over this last almost 5 years that our family has been on this ketogenic lifestyle, low carb journey, however you want to say it. So we love to say a lifestyle, not a diet, because I hate the word diet. It says die in it. And we love the lifestyle because we've been able to sustain it long term. And so here on the Keto Mom page, I hope that you find value, inspiration, tips and tricks and recipes to help add on what you're doing, to encourage you to keep going, and just to help you find your better, whatever your better is. So for me, I wanted to be a better mom years ago. My husband wanted to be a better dad and a better husband. He used to come home exhausted and tired. My husband really wanted fat loss years and years ago, and that's where our journey started. So while you are tuning in, our family's in Kentucky right now. Where are you tuning in from? Where do you live? Again, if you're brand new, post new below, and I would love to chat with you. So we're going to dive into a couple things. Are you ready? We're going to dive into our story, where we started, the one tool that got me here, and then I actually have a whole bunch of really fun pictures I want to show you. These are a secret, but I have some people, thousands of people like you or somebody that you know that has been on this journey along with me and my husband and our family, and I want to explain something to you because a lot of you have been asking about my mom fuel. Well, there's more to know than just mom fuel. I want you to understand the power of ketones and what it's done for our family, and I want to show you what it's done for other people's families as well. We're going to do a giveaway at the end, a way for you to earn a 5 or a 10-day experience of mom fuel, dad fuel, baker fuel, athlete fuel, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to share with you one of my favorite resources. I'm going to show you how to shake up these ketones, and please, 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 if you have any questions, ask below. So if you're brand new, post new below. Let's dive in and get started. So again, my name is Stephanie. We've got 4 daughters. We homeschool. We live in Kentucky. And 6 or 7 years ago, my husband came home from his job at that time. And he used to work at a mortgage. He's had lots of different things he's done. So is anybody familiar with Life Church? My husband, so we were born and raised in Minnesota. When we had 2 little babies, we moved to Life Church. We moved to Oklahoma, worked for the church for 5 years. Does anybody have the YouVersion Bible app on their phone? Guess what? My husband helped create that. He was on the team for that. And so after Life Church, my husband dove into mortgage banking for a while, and that job was super stressful. And that job for him, there's lots of things that it did. But one day he came home because guess what? He was like, babe, I need some fat loss. Babe, he wanted to do this keto diet. I didn't understand it at the time because was anybody raised out there? Raise your hand. If you were raised to eat low carb, low fat, margarine we ate all the time, all of those low fat foods. If it low fat, it was great. So long story short, my husband came home. He was like, I'm going to start eating keto. He started putting butter on everything and eating bacon and all these high fat foods. I didn't understand it at all. Now, he went through this ketogenic diet approach where he was weighing everything that he ate. Anybody do that? He was tracking all of his macros. Not that that's bad because it gives you a good visual of what you're eating, right? I don't track my macros anymore. There was a point in time where I did just to get an understanding of how much carbs I was eating, to get a good visual of how my food was ending up. I only did it for a short period of time. He was tracking everything, weighing his food, pricking his finger, getting his body into ketosis. If you're brand new here, what I've realized is there's a lot of people here that have no idea what ketones are. So I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert, I'm a passionate mom that has learned a lot of this alongside of my husband over the last 4.5 years. If you do a strict keto diet, okay, let's just say approximately 80% fat, I'm gonna write this down for you. Let's say you do 80% fat, these are called macros. 80% fat, 15% protein, 15% protein, and 5% carbs. These are what somebody would have to eat if you wanted your body to hopefully make ketones. Not everybody's bodies will make ketones. But if you were tracking your food, this is where it would look, approximation-wise, okay? If you do it Your body will make ketones. Ketones are a fuel source. Your body will run off of glucose or sugar or carbs. My body at that time was running off of pizza, chicken nuggets, corn dogs, Debbie snacks, anything that was out of a box, cereal, toast, bagels, donuts. That was my jam. That's what I lived off of, and I was like this. Up, down, tired, tired, ma, need a nap, all day long. Or you can run off of ketones. So my husband, it took him honestly a good couple weeks to get his body to make ketones. It's not an overnight switch, just so you know. So if you dive into this lifestyle or diet, it may take you a couple days, even to a couple weeks for your body to make ketones. So he did that for 2 years, up and down. Up and down. My poor husband, I was making lasagnas and garlic breads and spaghetti and potatoes, and he wasn't sticking with it. I just kept helping him fail. Anybody else ever been in that spot where you're like, nobody is helping me? So we were on this journey for a long time. Here's where it switched. One day my husband came home and he's like, Stephanie, I ordered something. It's going to be here. When we get it, I want you to take it. Now, I want you to understand something. Who here has joined my page because your one goal is fat loss? Let's just be honest. Most people dive into this because they want, I'm going to use a different color. Most people want the benefits of fat loss, right? Hold on, let me write this down for you. Just tell me, is this your number one benefit? Who wants fat loss, okay? That was my husband's goal at first. Most people then go, I would love some more energy. I would love some more focus. What do ketones do? Fair enough? So my husband handed me a packet one day, and I'm going to tell you guys something. For the last 4.5 years, this page was created because guess what? My husband ordered something. He ordered ketones. We're going to talk about this in a second. But he ordered that. We went to bed one night. I woke up and I said, hey, I think you should start me a page called Keto Mom. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. But if our family is diving into this lifestyle, then we have to track it because there has to be more people out there that are going to do the same thing, want to do the same thing, and we should be able to help other people. I don't know what I'm going to share, but something will happen with it. Look at what it is today. So I hope that when you scroll through here, whether you're brand new, you've been here for a while, you see the fun in our family. If you're on Instagram, guess what? You'll see our whole day in story form if you're on stories, right? If you're not on Instagram, go to Keto Mom Secrets, all one word, and we share our homeschool and we share the fun things we do throughout the day. You're going to see my crazy kids and the food that we make. You'll see we made chili tonight. I've got a fun biscuit recipe to share with you later this week. We're making all of just holiday recipes for you. Anything that's going to be coming up, we're making it for you. The point of this page is to add value. And also, guess what? There's something that I'm super passionate about. And I used to dabble around this conversation because I was afraid that I might rub somebody the wrong way. What if somebody doesn't like me? What if somebody doesn't believe in it? And I listened to an absolutely amazing podcast last night by a girl who, I honestly don't remember her name. I can get you the podcast. But I listened to it because it's a mom that's just like me. She's passionate, she adds value, she shares things that she loves in her life, and when she likes something, she shares it. So I'll tell you right now, if you live in Kentucky, my favorite restaurant is Drake's. It is. They see us way too often. I love their salmon, I love their salad. I would tell you to go there every single day. My husband loves movies. If we see a good movie, we just went and watched the Will Smith movie. And I don't even know what it's called, but it's got Will Smith in it. It's a new movie. Really good. Anybody love Fried Green Tomatoes? That movie I used to watch with my mom when I was younger. I love that movie, right? I'll tell you where I get my hair done. I don't get my nails done often, but when I do, and if it looks good, I'll tell you. I'll tell you that I found a really cute shirt at Target the other day, and it came home and it was cute yellow, and my husband loved it. It was just a fun shirt. I will tell you everything that I love. Guess what? So I've dabbled around this conversation. People go, what is mom fuel? Or today, I shared on Instagram, and I shared on Facebook too, I shared with you a really yummy protein Snickers keto shake that we made. It was made out of this keto protein. Sometimes I feel like we dabble around this conversation of network marketing, or is it one of those things, or I don't know. I mean, is that girl credible? Well, guess what? I think there's enough value on the page that if you don't want to drink ketones, you don't have to, but I'm going to tell you the only way that this lifestyle worked for me is because my husband handed me a packet that was orange at the time, and he said, Stephanie, what he had been able to do in weeks, he was like, it's not fair. It's not fair that you can drink a packet, but he goes, I want you to drink this. I took the packet, I ripped it open. I was at a homeschool conference. I put it in some water and I shook it up that day. Honestly, you guys, I was never on this lifestyle journey for fat loss, just so you know. We have 4 daughters. I've been up and down in weight. My second daughter, I gained the most weight because I lived off of like the most garbage food you could think of. And every single day I went to Burger King and got a Hershey's chocolate pie. I couldn't help it, and corn dogs. I lived off of Hershey's chocolate pies and corn dogs. I snuck to Burger King every day so my husband didn't know. Now he knows because it's years down the road, but I used to go find $1.07 in cash, in coins, in my car, in my purse, so that I could go get that pie. I needed it, and I gained the most weight. I'm going to tell you something. But I've also been blessed with a higher metabolism. My whole family has been. So this journey was never about fat loss for me, but for a lot of people it is, okay? I want to tell you the power of what ketones do for you. If you're just tuning in, please, please, please share with where you're tuning in from. If you're brand new, press the share button, because there's a lot of other people out there that are on the same journey you are that just need a little bit of hope. And so this page is meant to inspire people and help share lots of things as we're on our journey. So press the share button. And there's also going to be a fun prize with that as well. So this is what I did. Are you guys ready? I took this. I put this in water because remember, my husband ordered this. He didn't ask for permission. And he said, Stephanie, shake it up and tell me how you feel. So I was away at a homeschool conference. I shook it up. I drank it. And I was sneaking into the bathroom because has anybody ever peed on those little sticks? Now, what I've learned is over time, the longer you eat keto, low carb, or even drink ketones, the sticks are not accurate. You'd actually have to test your blood. But at that time, that's all I had. I peed on a strip, went out. Peed on a strip, it kept turning purple, and I was like, babe, what is this stuff? Like, it's 3 o'clock. All the moms are yawning in this conference. I feel great. I feel amazing. I don't know what it is. So anyways, I shook it up. I drank it, felt amazing, came home, and I was like, I'm not sure the power of these ketones. Please don't ask me to share it with anybody, but I'll drink them. So long story shorter, which I keep saying, I drank the ketones. I want you to understand something. Over the last 4 years, what we did is we've been able to take our family and create a lifestyle. If I would have went and cleaned out our fridge and our cupboards and everything that we had and switched to eating keto overnight, I would have failed. Because I didn't understand how to make a vegetable that wasn't in a can. I didn't understand what an avocado was. I had never eaten one. I didn't eat anything that was green. I lived out of a box. We sleep in a box. We get in a car to go to a box. We eat out of a box. We all of these things, right? It's kind of funny, but eventually I stepped outside of the box and I was like, okay, we can eat better. It's just going to take me a little bit of time to learn it. What I didn't realize is this. I love this so much. It's caffeine free, by the way. And you can drink them before bed. So that you could drink ketones and it would put you in ketosis in under an hour. All I knew was my husband was having success at that time with fat loss. He started coming home from work. This is when he was doing the diet. And remember, I had 4 babies. I was not going to track everything. I was not going to weigh my food. Not that you can't, and you surely can. Please, please, please hear me. But I started with this, and I tell people it got my head above the water. So I'm going to write out the benefits for you so people understand. I hope you hear something. You can do the diet, right? Your body will create ketones, or now you can drink them. It's a packet you put in water, you shake it up, and you're in ketosis in under an hour. I just left a Keto Life party. It's a party where people come and we shook up ketones. We had 5 different flavors. We shared our story. It was my friend Lindsay and myself right around the corner. 12 or 13 ladies there. They all were super excited because they've done the diet, didn't work, it was kind of hard. Their goal was fat loss, some wanted energy, some had just needed to start something. And so all of them, I was like running home. I ran back to my house 3 times to grab ketones for these ladies. What's fun about this is Lindsay, my girlfriend, has been on this journey for 3 years, and she has done the keto diet similar to my husband, and she reached a plateau. She reached out to me on Keto Mom page, and her and I connected. She's local. I handed her ketones, and she's like, you know what? I'm so mad that I didn't know that these even existed 3 years ago. She's like, I've been doing this journey, and then somebody would invite me out to a party, or I'd fall out of ketosis, or I'd fall into that trap of cheat day, and it would turn into a cheat week, and I'd have to get back on track. And now she's surpassed her plateau. She's down 12 more pounds. She's never felt better. Her husband's like, you're really nice. She's having energy. So you can drink a product that puts you in ketosis in under an hour. I'm going to let you know something. It's selfish of me not to share it because it actually works. It's backed by science and research, and I can prove it. We have an amazing app. If you want to download it, it's free for you. It's called Prove It TV. Pruvit. Prove It TV. Go download the app. Watch the Keto 101 videos. If you watch the videos and message me with some of your takeaways, I'm going to send you a fun little gift. Okay? Download the app. Watch the Keto 101 videos. Let's chat back and forth. Let me know your goals, and let's do something super fun. Go get this book. This is one of my favorite resources, the Ketogenic Bible. So Dr. Ryan Lowry, Dr. Jacob Wilson are some of the formulators of this keto product. And so it puts you in ketosis in under an hour. Just so you know, I'm going to walk you through the benefits, but if you want to know more about this, post a 10 in the comments, because just like all of the ladies at the party tonight, they all are trying a 10-day experience. You can try one as well. I mail them out every single day. So in this book, there's research in here on the power of ketones. There's research and recipes and medical advice, because I'm not a doctor, but we should give one of these away. Would that be a fun gift? Would you guys like to earn one of these? Okay, stay tuned. I'm going to let you know how to do this in just a minute, okay? This is a phenomenal resource. We're great friends with Dr. Ryan Jacob Wilson. They're actually going to be at an event coming up very soon to share with us more about what they're seeing in the research. Here are the benefits of drinking ketones, okay? You have fat loss. So a lot of you are here for fat loss. Most people start with this. That's the number one. But guess what? There are way more benefits than that. So focus. Oh, I don't know if you can see the purple. Can you see the purple? It's not very dark. Hold on. We're going to go back to black because I think it's best. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so we've got focus. I can't write very well. Energy. So the first time I tried the ketones, I joke with people because I say, once upon a time, there was a mother that had 4 girls, and she used to turn the TV on every single day at 2:30 or 3 o'clock. I would sleep, oh, that was me, by the way, sleep with one eye open, and I would go, girls, don't fight. And I would sleep, and I would say, I just need a nap, 30 minutes, please, please, please. I would set an alarm clock, turn the TV on, hope that nobody got hurt, and I needed a nap. I was done, and then I would have to go to bed around 9 or 9:30. I was wiped out, and I thought to myself, to be expected, I'm a mom. Like, I should be tired. Not true. That is a lie. You don't have to be tired, because ketones are a fuel source, and you can feel amazing by switching a couple things that you eat, because your body doesn't need all that garbage. And guess what? I haven't taken a nap in 4.5 years. I promise, it's absolutely amazing. So energy is my number one love. Remember, I wasn't in it for the fat loss, although I did lose the last 10 pounds of baby weight. I've never been stronger. Ketones help with muscle. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, you've been seeing my muscles. Did I spell that right? Mm-hmm. Okay, muscle preservation. So I'm going to show you some pictures in just a second of some of my friends, but I want you to understand something. These are not just for people with fat loss. Ketones are for athletes or people that want better performance. There's other benefits. Sleep. Who doesn't want to sleep well? There are so many people that go, I've never felt better and slept better in my life. Digestion is one. Focus, your mind. I already talked about that right here. So we've got fat loss, focus, energy, muscle preservation. We've got digestion, skin. People are commenting, like, your skin is clearer. I wonder if I'm missing something. Babe, am I missing anything? If you guys don't know, just so you know, my husband's usually on the other side of the camera. And sometimes I have him come over here. It's not just for moms or women. There are a lot of men having great success drinking ketones. In fact, one of the ladies that came to the Keto Life party tonight, her husband's drinking them for 10 days, and now she's going to try them because he loved them. So all of these are great. If you have medical questions, what I want you to know is this. I've got lots of answers for you. The answers might be in this. I actually have a lot of different videos I can show you if you've got medical questions about ketones and whatever it is. So you can private message me. So this is what I want you to know. If you want to know more, post a 10 below, because you and I are going to chat. If you want to help with your food, let's connect. If you're brand new, post new below, because I want to connect with you and help you just start your journey, whatever that journey is. And so with that, I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. Oh, I know. I was talking about my husband. So he's always on the other. That's what I want to share with you. My pictures.
Your pictures.
But you can come in.
They earn the water
bottle. Oh yeah. So I was going to give a water bottle away, or I was going to give a keto Bible. Maybe we should give them both. We should. So we're going to do a drawing, just so you know. The drawing is going to be this. Tag a friend below. You've got to follow these instructions. You've got to tag a friend below, and you have to share the video. After you share, send me a screenshot in Messenger and say, Stephanie, I shared your video. Sharing is caring. Once you share it, your name is going in for a drawing. We're going to do a drawing for a keto water bottle. These are super awesome. Some 5-day experiences or 10-day experiences, some mom fuel. And then I'll do one drawing for the Keto Bible resource. So we'll put people's names in a hat. We'll do the drawing on Sunday night. The only reason I say that is because the weekend's almost here and it's busy. So we'll do the drawing on Sunday evening, and your name will be put in the drawing for sharing the video, sending me a message saying that you shared it. Here's the last thing I want to show you. Most people think that you have to be eating strict keto to drink this product, and it's not true. If you are already in ketosis, guess what? This amplifies what you're doing. My husband would test his blood every day and get it to about a 1.2. After he drank the ketones, his blood level the very first day was up over a 3. So it amplifies what he's doing. For me, I needed my head above the water. So all I did is I started drinking this. I had the energy, the focus, the appetite control, and I could dive into eating better. We took one meal at a time, one day at a time. Fast forward to today, 4.5, almost 5 years later, and we've been able to make this lifestyle long-term and help other people do it. We've never felt better. We're stronger. We feel better as a whole family. And so that's what this page is for. Okay, are you guys ready to see some other stories? Because these are super powerful. So this is our friend Chris and Danny. Can you see the picture? So they were on a journey to better, right? They're athletes. And so right here, they started running. They started doing Spartan races. Right here, I swear they do more marathons, crazy runs up hills. They do things I've never seen a person do. And their picture is phenomenal. They're super, super inspiring, but I'm going to tell you a secret about these two. They drank ketones for the first time. I think it was 1.5 years ago. They've been drinking them every single day. They did it for athletic performance. Guess what? Their times are better. Their times are faster. They've had great success with fat loss. Look at Danny, you guys. It's phenomenal. So besides fat loss, their athletic performance has gone through the roof. But here's the kicker. They're straight up plant-based. They don't touch meat. They would say vegan plant-based. They're not keto. And guess what? They're drinking ketones because it's a fuel source. You don't have to be strict keto. And they're having phenomenal success. That's one story of many of athletes, just so you know. Here's our friend Bobby. Bobby is a grandpa. He's amazing. Him and his wife live in Oklahoma. They own a business. They are business people that wanted better. Both of them have phenomenal stories. That's Bobby. We've got our friends Jenna and CJ. So they're both in the medical field. They questioned me for months, diving into the research of ketones. They understood from a medical perspective what they were taught, and then they dove into, oh my goodness, these are the benefits. They tried it. They felt amazing. Look at their success. Just in a little while, it's changing their entire family's life. If you actually dive into where the ketogenic diet started, medical-wise, it was for epilepsy patients. Then they found all of the benefits. And so Jenna would tell you her story about her son, and their whole family eats this way. And so it's pretty powerful. Here's my good friend Ashley. Ashley is a full-time mom, a full-time business owner. She owns a salon. She's super, super busy, and she has had phenomenal success in her own story with fat loss, feeling better as a mom, changing her family's life, actually sharing this ketone conversation and building a business. She does keto life parties like 5 times a week, sharing with people just like you all over the place in Kansas. I want to say Oklahoma, maybe Kansas. Hey, this is my friend. So she does low carb. They all do kind of low carb, some keto. Chris and Danny are plant-based. This is Chris. So if you guys didn't see on Instagram, I'm going to share it again. I'll share the link. I actually got to have my very first podcast. I got to speak on a podcast the other day, and guess what? It was for a carnivore podcast, more of a carnivore geared podcast. If you followed my story at all, you know that my husband, who's on the other side of the computer, his name is Steve. He's a pretty sexy man. Maybe he'll come and say hi to you. When he started keto, he did it for a while, but he felt like, man, his body just wasn't processing certain foods. My husband dove into the carnivore lifestyle. What does that mean? All meat, straight up meat. He eats steak for lunch and dinner. He intermittent fasts. He drank ketones. This is what Chris did. And so Chris drank ketones in the beginning, stopped drinking them for a while, still was doing carnivores, now drinking them again. I was on his podcast. They're having phenomenal success with people in carnivore and drinking ketones. I mean, that's a phenomenal story. And so I'll be watching for that podcast. I'll share it again so you can go on and listen to that. It's awesome. This is Jess. She says lazy keto. So not tracking anything, buns off the burgers, croutons off the salad. Her story is phenomenal. She's been through more than any person should have to go through in this last year with something terrible that happened in her family. And she has been able to get through it by not giving into her emotions, by using a tool to get her head above the water, by eating lazy keto and plugging into our community, because the company Prove It isn't just about a product. This is a vehicle to help lots of people in their health or business, right? It doesn't matter what it is, but the community that Jess has been able to plug into has got her through something that's unimaginable. But what Jess has been able to do for her life, I think she's down 130 pounds. And she hasn't stopped yet. And she's sharing her story with other people because people need to understand how to make this a lifestyle to help them get through whatever they're going through. And that food doesn't have to be a crutch or something that you go to for emotions or because the clock tells you to eat. Like, that's the power of these ketones. It's really amazing. I've got one more story for you. And they taste really good, by the way. Okay, last story. Her name is Anna. She lives in California. She's absolutely amazing. Drinking ketones, eating low carb, sharing with a lot of people. Like, if you're from, let's say you're from a different background and you've grown up eating rice and beans and tortillas, like, can I even eat low carb? Yes, you can. She has lots of recipes that she shares. It doesn't matter how you eat. It does matter. It matters. It's all about being on a journey to better. So that's what Prove It's about. That's what our family's about. That's what our community's about. Like, what do you want? I'm curious. So here, I would love for you to share below. What do you want? Do you want to be a better mom or a dad or a boss or an athlete? Like, have you dreamed a little bit? Are you stuck in this mindset of like, I could never do that? Oh, that's nice. It couldn't be me. Oh, I don't have support. Yes, you do. You have support. It's a mindset for you. You've got this page to support you. You've got lots of people on here that will share their journeys. You've got lots of recipes and tips and tricks. You've got to have this and know that we're here to help you, okay?
All these top fans are there to help.
What? And the top fans. So there's lots of top fans on here. There's a lot of you that have that fun badge. We do special fun prizes and things for you as well. But guess what? Like, we're all here to help. Do you guys want to see my husband, babe?
No.
Would you like to share anything real quick?
No.
You got up.
No, I had to.
Okay, so let's recap real quick. This page is about our journey to better. This page started just because we're going to share everything that we make with you. We love to share recipes. We love to share things that we love. Also, different tools and tips and tricks. So we're going to be doing a giveaway. Share the video. Send me a private message with a screenshot saying that you shared it so that your name goes into a drawing for one of these, or a bottle, or some ketones. If you want to know more about my mom fuel, post 10 below and you and I will chat, because I will share with you a fun video to watch. I will share with you and answer all of your questions. Go download Prove It TV, and there's a lot of great resources from a doctor. So if you're like, that's awesome, Stephanie, you sound super fun, I want to hear it from an expert. Awesome. Go download Prove It TV, listen to the doctors and the experts, and let's chat, okay? So I think that's it. I hope that was super helpful. This is about a lifestyle. So listen to this very last phrase and then we're done. The lifestyle that works for you is the one that you're going to stick with long term. So what worked for Chris is carnivore. What works for Chris and Danny is they love plant-based. What works for Jess is lazy keto. What works for our family is we love to do low carb, keto, it just depends. What works for my husband is he's a carnivore. What works for other people is just eating better. Does that make sense? Like, some of you have this mindset of, oh my goodness, it's been 2 or 3 weeks and I'm done. Like, I haven't seen the fat loss. Okay, please hear me. Like, this isn't about a flip. This isn't about like a 3 or 4 week, I hope all of my pounds come off and then I'm going to give up if it doesn't work. My question to you is, if you're at that spot where you've only been doing it for 2, 3, 4 weeks, or maybe even 3 or 4 months, and you haven't quite seen the scale move, but maybe the clothes are fitting differently, maybe you're feeling better, that's great. Keep going, because guess what? The longer you do it, you will reap the benefits. And if you're not going to do it, then what are you going to go do? I love to ask that. I ask that probably daily to people when they write me and go, I can't do this anymore. It's been 2 or 3 weeks. I'm going to give up. It's not working. Awesome. What are you going to go do? I mean, are you going to go back to eating the cereal? Are you going to go back to eating the pizza? Are you going to go back to drinking the Coke? Like, are you going to flip and take all of the meat out? If there's anything that you could do to move your progression forward, it's this. And I'm going to be super, super blunt with you. These are phenomenal. They get your head above the water. They give you all of the benefits you need, and then you eat better. So drink ketones. Drink more water. If there's one tip I could give to you, especially women, cut back on the dairy. Stop popping all those fat bombs in your mouth just because it's keto friendly so you can eat it. Stop living off of like bacon and butter. This keto lifestyle, low carb lifestyle, lazy keto, it's about healthy vegetables and salads and healthy meats, avocados. This is about eating better. This isn't about going, oh, I'm sorry, a strict ketogenic diet's not healthy for you long term. I mean, who's even doing it long term? I can promise you half the people that are on here are in and out of ketosis probably daily, if not weekly, if you're not drinking ketones. Here's another tip for you, and then I'm going to let you go. Drink electrolytes. I don't care if you're not doing keto, if you're doing low carb or carnivore, everybody needs electrolytes. So guess what? We have an electrolyte. It's called Mitoplex. You dump it in some water. You're going to feel amazing because it helps your body actually hold the water that you need to be hydrated. It's phenomenal. If you want to know more about this, go download Prove It TV, and there's a video specifically about our Mitoplex. There's so many resources that we can help you with. Just reach out, ask. I would love to connect with you. This has gotten long-winded, so I'm super sorry, but please reach out. We are here to help. Tune into the page. I've got a lot of new recipes coming, specifically a biscuit recipe that I shared, or that we made tonight. I'm going to share with you tomorrow. So again, press the share button, connect with me below. I appreciate you all. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon.